took the steering wheel off and replaced it. It went not so good.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness.
Okay, so in this video, I replaced the steering wheel in the coupe, or the OBS 99 GMC Yukon, that is now a rock crawler, Truggy looking thing, with a cool NRG aftermarket steering wheel. So the first thing you have to do is take the bottom plate off of the steering wheel column. It's just 2 screws, you take them out, and then that bottom plastic thing falls off so that you can access the back side of the steering wheel right there. So here, I'll show you here. You have to be able to access that hole and that hole, because you can probably see it, there's a little pin in there, and you have to flink it towards the center of the steering wheel. So down this way, or as I'm pointing in the video, up. Oops, I already, spoiler alert, that takes the airbag off. So as soon as you pop one pin, so it'll be like this, and as soon as you pop one pin, the top part of it will pop up a little bit, so you can lift up and push the pin at the same time. And then you gotta probably start the vehicle, turn the wheel around so that you can get to this one, and you pop that one, and then it pops that, boop, right off. And this kind of freaks me out. This is the airbag. That's it. It's all right in there. Oh, undo your battery. I guess people say undo your battery when you do this, just in case. I guess it probably won't explode on you, but I still even holding this thing right now, I feel like somebody else take it. I don't want it. Freaks me out. So at that point, you're left with just the steering wheel. And there'll be a bolt right there. And this is slotted. And that's where life went downhill. At first, I tried to just pull it off, and it wouldn't come off, which is normal. So I went and bought a steering wheel puller. This thing was so fucking stuck on here, I couldn't get it off. Look. It bent the crap out of the bolts. I mean, these aren't grade 8 bolts, but it bent them on the steering wheel puller. So I searched and searched videos, and I guess just good old-fashioned muscle will get it off. I had both my feet planted firmly against the firewall, and I was raking this thing back and forth, back and forth. I used heat. I put the torch right, because it's hard, because there's wires in here. So I put the torch as close as I could to the center here, and I sprayed it with WD, and I bet you for a good 20 to 25 minutes, I just off and on, just kept going back and forth. But I would pull left, right. Oh, big thing. Put the bolt back on there. There's that bolt that I told you is in the center of this. Put that bolt back on there a little bit. Otherwise, you'll pull this off and fuck yourself up. You don't want to do that. I don't want you to fuck you up. You will fuck you up, man. Dude, this thing was stuck like a pig. I couldn't think of any stuck jokes. So the NRG, they make an adapter for pretty much every vehicle. Go on their site and find it. So this is the little adapter. So this goes on the steering column main bolt and slotted, I don't even know what that's called. It's just a slotted shaft that's also got threads coming out of it. It's slotted and threaded, and you put the bolt on there. So then you have that little NRG adapter. So here's how you wire the horn. So the NRG adapter has a ground. You hook that to the ground wire of the horn mechanism. The horn mechanism also has a yellow hot wire that you hook to the 2 horn hot wires, because there's a high pitch and a low pitch horn thing. And that's how you wire it. Here's again where I failed. Once I got the steering wheel on there, and I sandwiched the steering wheel mechanism in between the mounting plate. So on the new steering wheel, there's the steering wheel, and then there's a separate circular mounting plate that you see there in the center of the wheel. That goes on there, and you sandwich the horn in between there. Unfortunately, as you can see here, the bolt, the main steering shaft bolt, and the underside of the steering wheel to where the steering horn mechanism goes in there. There's not enough room for the horn mechanism. I could not get the steering wheel tightened down on there because the steering wheel mechanism would hit that bolt and it didn't work. So I can't have the horn in there. I either have to get a new adapter that's deeper. This is supposed to work. This is supposed to be an adapter with horn, but it didn't fit. So right now the steering wheel is on there and it's tight, but I got no horn. All right, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, fuck off.